Peaceful risings to all my gods and goddesses. How are you guys doing? It's her. It's your girl Dominique. Welcome to my channel. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that little bell because I'm blowing up. Today, y'all, I'm a little bit quiet because my kids are still asleep before they gotta go to daycare. So bear with me. I really just want to talk about the animals. I seen a TikTok of a celebrity, and I cannot remember her name to save my life. But basically, she was asking, where are the animals? She had said that she went to the biggest zoo in the world in San Diego, and there was hardly any animals. And I do want to kind of elaborate on that because it is weird. Where are the animals? Don't get me wrong, there are animals here and there. There are people that are raising their own animals. And I feel like that has a lot to do with it as well. A lot of these people are raising their own animals, but a lot of people are selling these animals to all of these large companies that sell meat. You know what I mean? And there's no telling what they're doing with all the meat, if they're giving them to the government, whatever the case may be. But if they're able to clone meat just from animal cells, what do you think they're doing with the animals? I mean, regardless of them butchering animals and giving that shit to us, if they're killing more animals than they are allowing them to reproduce, of course there's going to be a food shortage. Of course that they're in labs trying to clone the meat, because they're killing more animals than, you know what I'm saying, the planet has to reproduce. If you don't let these animals flourish and grow and reproduce at a high rate, we're going to run out of fucking meat. Of course we're going to run out of fucking meat. The only meat that I feel like we probably won't run out of is the animals that live in, like bison. Do y'all really think that somebody is going out there catching bisons? Oh wait, we have bison meat that you can go and get. There's no way that somebody is out there catching bison. There's no way. Oxtails. There's no way that any one person is just out there going against a fucking ox. Y'all really think they bring y'all back oxtails? Do y'all really think that? No, the closest thing to an oxtail would be a kangaroo. And somebody has spoke on that before. It was just a quick video I had seen. I don't know who the person was, but somebody has spoke on that as well. Do y'all really think that y'all are out here eating oxtails? Come on now. The only kind of real thing that I can see, even with African food and stuff like that, goat meat, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. But it's just more of, once again, we're not allowing any of these animals to reproduce at a high rate in order to keep a steady flow of meat like that. The air quality. If they telling us the air quality ain't safe for us, do you think it's safe for humans? Do you think it's safe for all the animals that live in these forests and you know what I'm saying? They just out here starting forest fires, killing all the animals. And we talk about where the animals at. That's where they at. They killing them. They killing all of these animals and taking them back to labs and shit. Or they just killing them off so that there can't be a shortage and the lab approved meat is what's gonna keep being sold. Which, don't get me wrong, they have been doing we have been eating clone meat for a long time. But I don't think that over the years it was produced at such a mass that it is now. Which is crazy to me. It is. But I still don't think that it was produced at such a mass as it is now. Now they have no choice because they're killing any and everything. People are not realizing that how many motherfuckers gonna start fires. Other animals can start fires. People are camping in these woods and shit and thinking that it's okay to inhabitat where these animals live. Now you got people shooting bears and giraffes and shit and uploading pictures and putting it all over Facebook. But none of this is going viral. None of this is being addressed, that people are out here just killing animals for the fun of it. Like, yes, people used to go and hunt, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, they have been doing this for years, but it hasn't been at such a mass that it is right now. It hasn't been at such a mass that it is now, that people are really feeling like it's okay to just go out and kill animals. Or even in the zoos. I don't think people are realizing that this is... I went to the zoo one time and I haven't took my kids back since. Only because you can tell that these animals are either always sedated or they're just either they've been there for so long and they're just starting to ship them on out. But they have to keep at least one or two of the animals. But last time I went to the zoo, like, the lions, they just looked like they were over it. The tigers, one tiger looked like he was sedated, and one of them was, pacing back and forth. Like, if these motherfucking glass break, I'm gonna kill all these motherfuckers. That's how it looked. Excuse my language. But that's how the tiger looked. Like, if this glass break, I'm gonna get everybody out here. Seriously. What did they have? They had a snow leopard. Excuse my language, a snow leopard. Just one though. And it looked very unhealthy. Very unhealthy. The elephants looked agitated. Looked like they didn't even want to be seen by people. They had a mountain lion, maybe like one or two, but it was just like, why is they here? They want to take pictures and all this extra. They had a little part for the animals that were, considered night crawlers, that only come out at nighttime, and it was very, very dark in there, but it just looked like the animals got no love. They didn't want to be bothered. Nothing. And I just really feel like that's because nothing is as it was before the shutdown. And even a little bit before that, a lot of this was already in the works. But it's just like, what exactly are they feeding the animals that eat meat if we're in a meat shortage? If we have to clone meat now at a very mass rate. So what are they feeding these animals in these zoos? I kind of want to correlate all of this with the missing people. All the missing black women, men, and children. All of this correlates into trying to kill us off. And no, it's not a good thing at all. It's not a good thing at all. And I'm not, addressing it as such. This is a very, very bad thing that needs to be addressed, especially those who have children, what you feed your children. Most people are worried about the red and yellow dye that they're putting in food, but you're not even realizing that we could be eating our brothers and sisters out here. I'm more concerned about that. I'm more concerned that they tell them that they're using cells from the animals to grow the meat. And at this point, I'm feeling like they're using us for some meat. Sex trafficking rings, all of that. I think all of that ties into one. Seriously. And it's getting really, really bad out here. Like, there's a child, woman, or man that's missing every single day. Not, oh, it's weeks past and somebody, no. Every single day that you turn on your TV, get on your social media, turn the news on, somebody's missing every day. Somebody's dying every day. We have already seen in a couple of videos, if y'all have been paying attention out here, how they have been harvesting our organs, which they have been doing for a long time, but now there's so much that they're doing in plain sight. Like, they're just not caring no more if we found out or not. They're not caring no more if we find out. How many times have they told y'all McDonald's meat got human meat and horse meat? Nobody's noticing that they don't do horse races like that anymore. Back in the day, like they used to do dog races, they don't have the horse races or the dog races anymore. And I wonder why. How many actual stray dogs have you seen in your neighborhood? How many stray cats have you actually seen in your neighborhood? Right. They're killing all these animals. They're killing us. And it's just time to, everybody needs to get prepared. Seriously. Start getting prepared. And it's not about not eating meat. It's just about eating healthier. I know this could be like a big switch or a big change for a lot of people, but just start eating a little healthier. Start eating a little healthier. Even the mass amount of seafood that people are eating. People aren't realizing that where you think your seafood is coming from. Y'all consume so much seafood on a daily basis. Do y'all really think that y'all not eating fake ass crab and shit? Excuse my language. Once again, censor. I have to, but this is really irking me. Like, the mass amount of seafood people eat on a daily, for videos, for likes, for views. Yeah. Like, be honest with yourselves. Do y'all really believe that y'all just eating fresh crabs? No. You think some people really know where their meat coming from? No. They get it in bulk in boxes from larger companies that sell meat products. It's sad, but that's the truth. It's really, really sad, but that's the truth. I am going to talk a little bit more about this. It'll probably be a part 2. I do have to get up and get my babies ready for daycare. But to all my gods and goddesses out there, with young gods and goddesses, please just start paying attention to everything. Please start paying attention. Like, I know, okay, cool. You guys want to eat a burger, whatever. I can't be the one to stop anybody from doing anything. But I just do want you guys to start taking heed and just really watching what we put inside of our bodies. Even medicine. We all go straight to the stores and stuff and buy all these medicines and stuff, not realizing that there are healthy alternatives, natural alternatives for our sicknesses. I would just love everybody to just start doing their research on everything. Herbs, medicines, foods, fruits. A lot of us don't live in places where we can start our own gardens, but we need to figure something out. Seriously, y'all. It's really time to come together and really get this figured out, because it's crazy out here. It's crazy out here. They want the mass of us. They want the mass of us gone and to stop reproducing. So I think it's just really time for us to get it together and really start taking care of us, taking care of our bodies, what we consume, what our children consume, even with little snacks and stuff. At this point, I feel like we need to start making our own snacks. Seriously, and I think that's what I'm about to start doing myself. So everything that I'm saying, I'm about to start doing. You have to be an example. So you will see a lot more videos of me saying and me doing. When I say it, I do it. So that's going to be a lot more of my videos here about the concerns about all of this, and me just start making natural things for my kids and myself. So right now, peace to all my guys and goddesses. I am out.